Hello and welcome to you, Scorpio. Thank you for swinging by. And let's see what Spirit is saying for you this week. We are starting out with the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Cups. So we got some emotion going on for you this week, Scorpio. And let's see what else we have going on. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the King of Cups, so more emotion, and the Chariot. So you do have an emotional card. You have a lot of emotional cards, but you do have a power card here. So with your power card, I'm feeling like that is what's speaking to me most. It is the last card in your reading, so it's kind of finishing you out. So I feel like in this case, it's not just finishing your week out, it's finishing your forecast. It really is. It's going to go through all throughout the week. So I realize that the Chariot is a mode of transportation. In this case, I feel like it's going to be an emotional journey or more of a spiritual journey, not a physical journey. So your Chariot is getting you from A to B in your emotional realm. So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at your emotional realm. We have the 10, the 6, and the King of Cups. So with the 10 of Cups, we are talking about having very high self-esteem because you kind of feel like you know where you're going this week. You really feel like you're in control of your destiny a little bit more. You really feel like you understand what you need. Really strong sense of self. Like I said, strong, very high self-esteem. With the 6 of Cups, we're talking about happiness and being able to appreciate what got you here, what got you to this point. So the 10 is talking about happiness and that very strong sense of self, strong self-esteem. The 6 of Cups is also talking about that happiness that you feel when you realize that how you were built, what you've gone through is very much a positive force in your life. Even the negative things that have happened to you, they have formed who you are today. And I want to feel like this week, Scorpio, you are really feeling proud of yourself. And not because you ran your first 10K or you got a raise or a promotion, just because of where you are today. I mean, you are feeling very grateful for where you are today, period. Wherever you may be, Scorpio, you're very grateful for where you are. You're able to appreciate what's going on with you, whether that's something great or it's just something mundane and common, or let's face it, a little crappy, but it could be worse, right? I mean, I always think that when something bad happens to me and I'm feeling very woe is me, I'm like, ooh, but it could always be worse. And when I think that, I'm like, well, okay, what's going on is not so bad. So that's the kind of week you're going to have, Scorpio, where, oh, it could be worse. So I'm going to be grateful this is what happened. And kind of, what is this? Every cloud has a silver lining. That's going to be your mantra this week, Scorpio. Every cloud has a silver lining. Then we look at your King of Cups. And the King of Cups is telling you that you are going to be very emotionally balanced this week. You're going to be able to handle whatever the universe throws at you. So again, very, very much so that every cloud has a silver lining, Scorpio. You're going to be able to handle the good, the bad, the ugly. So your emotional realm is very strong. And as we see that Chariot, I think that's probably your transportation for getting from one emotion to the other. How am I going to adjust myself to this? So today is great. Yesterday, tomorrow sucks, but it's going to balance itself out. And the Chariot is there to help you with that transition, make it even smoother. Because it looks like your emotional cards are saying you're going to transition through all this very smoothly. And the Chariot's just reinforcing that. So then we have your 7 of Swords. With the 7 of Swords, we're talking about being very cagey, knowing when to hold your cards to your chest, pretty much. ideas are probably flowing. This makes me feel like there's something that you would like to share, but you're going to be very careful who you share it with and when you share it, or if you really actually decide to go through with it and share it. So feeling very guarded as far as your ideals go, how you want to approach things. You're feeling very protective of those thoughts, your, what is it, your intellectual property. You're feeling very, very protective of that. And then with the Five of Pentacles, that Five of Pentacles is the card that's saying that you might be feeling a little insecure, isolated because of your financial status. So you don't want to get lost in that. You want to remember that you're going to have good days and bad, like we said. So just ride through this. I'm feeling like because things are going to be a little, ebbing and flowing, perhaps this week your emotional realm is going to be of more importance to you, more at the forefront, and more taking more of your attention. So just remember that there's all sorts of things happening for you this week, and that you're meant to have a week of ebbs and flows, ups and downs. So your financial realm is going to be one of your downs this week, Scorpio, but you're prepared for it and you can deal with it. And that is what I'm seeing for you this week. Thank you for joining me, and I invite you to tune in for my Weekend Energy show, which airs this Thursday. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.